Jake had always dreamed of running a marathon, but he faced numerous challenges. Growing up in a modest household, his family's financial struggles were a constant burden. His mother, Mrs. Carter, worked multiple jobs to make ends meet, while his younger sister, Lily, looked up to him with unwavering admiration. Despite his passion, Jake often felt the weight of responsibility and guilt. How could he pursue such an ambitious goal when his family needed him so much? The lack of financial resources meant no access to proper training, gear, or nutrition. On top of that, Jake struggled with his own self-doubt. He questioned if he had what it took to compete with seasoned runners. These doubts and obstacles seemed insurmountable, but deep within him burned a relentless desire to achieve his dream.
One day I'll be one of them. I'll run the marathon. I'll cross that finish line with my head held high, knowing I didn't give up, knowing I achieved my dream. They might not believe in me now, but I'll show them. I'll show everyone.
Despite the lack of support from his family, he began training in secret, waking up before dawn, using whatever resources he could find. Jake improvised his workouts. Without access to a gym, he used the city's parks and back streets as his training ground. His old running shoes, though worn and tattered, became his most trusted companions on this solitary journey. Jake trained every day, pushing himself to the limit. His journey was far from easy as he faced the physical and mental challenges of intense training. One day, he met Coach Miller, an old, retired marathon runner who saw the fire in Jake's eyes. Despite his initial skepticism, Coach Miller decided to take Jake under his wing.
"You've got potential, kid, but you need to focus and train hard,"
he would say, watching Jake push through another lap around the park. With every stride, Jake learned the importance of discipline and the value of perseverance. The back streets, often empty and quiet, became the proving grounds for his endurance. Jake would sprint through these streets, pushing his body to its limits, his mind filled with doubts, but his heart burning with determination. Coach Miller's guidance was invaluable, teaching Jake the importance of resilience, focus, and inner strength. Jake's progress was slow but steady. Every day, he pushed himself harder, running farther. The physical pain was intense, but it paled in comparison to the satisfaction of knowing he was getting closer to his goal. Each drop of sweat, each aching muscle, was a testament to his commitment and his dream. On the day of the marathon, Jake was filled with nervous energy. He had trained for months, pushing his body and mind to their limits. Standing at the starting line, surrounded by hundreds of other runners, Jake felt a mixture of excitement and anxiety. This was his chance to prove himself, to show everyone, including himself, that he could achieve his dream. He knew the road ahead would be tough, filled with challenges and moments of doubt. But he also knew he had the strength, the determination, and the support of those who believed in him. The race official steps forward, raising a flag to signal the start of the marathon. Jake tenses, ready to spring forward. As the flag drops, a loud cheer erupts from the crowd. The runners surge forward, and Jake is swept up in the excitement. His face shows a mixture of focus and exhilaration as he begins his journey. Jake had many obstacles along the way. By mile 15, he was breathing in short, sharp gasps, and his legs felt like they were made of lead. The sun was beating down relentlessly, making it difficult to walk. His vitality was diminishing, and uncertainty started to seep into his thoughts.
I can't do this."
And his steps slowed. He was about to give up when someone from the audience spoke up. He heard a middle-aged woman calling out to him while carrying a placard that read,
"Keep going. Jake, hurry up. You're capable of it. Don't quit up just yet."
Her words cut through the haze of exhaustion, and Jake felt a spark of determination reignite within him. The woman's words echoed in his mind, drowning out the voice of doubt. Jake took a deep breath, feeling a surge of strength and determination. He focused on putting one foot in front of the other, setting small, achievable goals. Just make it to the next mile marker, he told himself. As Jake crossed the finish line, he realized that his journey was about more than just running a race. It was about proving to himself and others that anything is possible with hard work and perseverance.